Coucou and puces, my loves, Marhaba, habibetey. I told you guys I hauled this one a little while ago and I was going to tell you about it. I think between the time you have seen the haul and you're seeing this, there's not a huge amount of time, but I've had this for about 2 months before that haul, or like 6 weeks. So I have been using it for about 6 to 8 weeks, so I thought I would report back to you guys. This is the Drunk Elephant C-Firma Day Serum. It's the Firm and Brighten 15% L-ascorbic acid and pumpkin ferment extract serum. So this is supposed to help with all kinds of brightening, hyperpigmentation, lessening, correcting for photo damage and aging, antioxidants, all those kinds of good things your skin needs. Again, I told you I was in large part drawn to this. Obviously, anything anti-aging you can start early on is great, but I was mainly interested to see its effects on the lessening of any kind of remaining scarring from blemishes. I don't know what's going on with my skin. It just won't calm down. And so there's new spots that are either hormonal or stress related, or because I've been dehydrated. It's my fault. I haven't been hydrating properly during Ramadan. So there's some new stuff that's popping up. And then there's just some cystic stuff that keeps going on, or even if it's gone, I can still see that pigmentation. And some of you told me that, or one of you told me that the best way to prevent having to deal with hyperpigmentation is to deal with the pimples themselves. But like, let's have a moment, and I super appreciate that, and that makes sense. And so one of the tips that you guys gave me was when you see something, you know, come up, try to deal with it right away, because the less inflammation there is, the less amount of scarring there will be. And I appreciate that, and I have been trying, but like, a moment of real talk, it is so frustrating. My skin has been so frustrating recently because you guys are here. I haul and review everything that I use, right? So I don't really spare many expenses when it comes to my facial skincare, and I don't spare time. It takes me a decent amount of time every morning and every evening to do my whole routine. So it gets really frustrating when my skin goes crazy. And so either sometimes here or like my family or people on the street be like, oh, well, why is your skin like looking bad? And maybe you should take care of that. And I'm like, what do you think I'm doing? Or like legitimately yesterday, I was on Snapchat and someone was like, oh, my skin is doing so much better now that I stopped using makeup wipes. Cleansing oil is so great. And I'm like, so my skin looks like yours, but you've been using makeup wipes. Okay. I literally don't know what's happening with my skin. Like, I just don't know. And it gets infuriating at times because it's like, oh, you know? And I've cut out sugar. I can't cut out dairy. Like, life is just not worth living if I can't eat cheese. So I'm sorry, I can't cut out dairy. My water intake is okay. I mean, it'll be better once Ramadan is over, but it's like, I don't even know. So I don't know. I should probably go like find a really good facialist and hope that'll help a little bit. But in the meantime, Breakout Central. That was like a 3-minute ramble on what exactly? I'm not even sure. But I have been trying this guy out. There's something in it that makes it so that we can't get it here in Canada. So I got mine from the US, and I probably will repurchase it. I will get it from the US again in some way, shape, or form. What I think this does really well is it kind of gives that blur. Do you know how Photoshop can kind of blur things by 5–10%? That's the kind of effect I've been getting. So after 8 weeks, on things that aren't active anymore, I get it. It starts to blur. They're not gone completely. Once I throw this in an empties pile, so once I've gone through the whole thing, I'll report back to you guys if it like things are completely gone. I will let you guys know. But for right now, it kind of just blurs things a little bit, which is nice because it means that like I don't need to put as much makeup to cover it up, or on days when I'm not wearing makeup, it's less visible. So that's really nice. I also have really pale skin. I mean, you can't see it now because this foundation is like 5 shades too dark for me. But I have really pale skin, so any kind of redness or irritation shows up really intensely. So I appreciate that this kind of does that. It's also nice because it doesn't tingle. It doesn't like give any astringent effects to the face. So it's gentle. If you do have any active breakouts, it's not going to hurt or that kind of thing. I think the packaging on this is cool. So you twist it and then it pops up and then you pump it out. And it comes out as like a liquid, like an orange liquid, like totally runny. Do you guys see that? And it smells horrendous. It smells so bad. It kind of reminds me of the smell of Good Jeans because I describe the smell of good jeans as like bird poop. It has similar qualities to that. And someone again in the comments was like, is it weird that I'm growing addicted to these smells? I'm like, no, because it's like a brain conditioning thing where the smell is the smell of the serum, and the serum gives your face good results, and so you kind of in a weird way become addicted to the smell. So no, I do not think that is weird at all. So yeah, for some, I know Cora from Vintage Dirt Tacky didn't end up buying this because the smell was too much for her. So just something to keep in mind. I thought it was fine. It's not pleasant, but it dissipates quickly and it's good enough. It's not sticky, but it kind of, you can kind of still feel it on your skin a little bit. So once I put my moisturizer on, that kind of dilutes it's almost like, not tacky, but your skin feels kind of dry. So that's why kind of the moisturizer helps on top of it. But yeah, I've been wearing it, using it basically every day, and really appreciating the results that it's been giving me. And so I thought I would share with you guys. Let me know if you've tried it or if you've tried any other vitamin C serums. If you've tried other vitamin C serums you really like, let me know. If there's something that's easier for me to get up here in Canada, that would be super well appreciated. So yeah, I think that's it. Questions, comments, discussions down in that comment section. I'm gonna do some quick points of positivity and then I will be done. My first point of positivity is a really good spin class this morning, which is making me super happy. My second is this highlight. We're gonna give you this cheek. It's the Cover FX Custom Color Drops in Celestial. Even though my like mini review is that I think it's a little bit of faff to work them into the skin, I really like the color and the pow of them, and they're making me happy. And then my third point of positivity is getting to talk to my sister a little bit today, and to check in on her. So that is it for me today. As always, please let me know what's making you guys smile. Thank you for hanging out. I will talk to you ever so soon. But before I leave you, as always, let me remind you that life is just way too short to wear boring lipstick. Bye, guys.